want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match.
Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com. Bender Dental Care, located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Bender Dental wants everyone to be informed, appreciated, and cared for at all times. To prove it, they now offer a new patient exam for just $29. That includes consult, x-ray, exam, and cleaning. Let Bender Dental help you have healthy teeth and gums for a lifetime. Located at 217 North McLean Boulevard in Elgin. Visit benderdentalcare.com.
All right, welcome, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We have the title today as Cool Off Out to Lunch. Oh, it's a hot day outside today. I am wearing shorts today. I don't usually wear shorts, but I said I have to do it. We have the windows closed today here, so if you walk by the studio, you'll notice that the drapes are drawn, because it's very hot outside today. Very hot. I have a smaller cup of coffee today, much smaller than my usual, and I'm doubling up on the water. So I've got one cold water bottle here and another one in my lunchbox, keeping cool. So I'm definitely making sure I stay nice and hydrated, and you should too. It is hot outside today, folks. We are definitely in that heat advisory as well, so very important to note that here too, that we are in that heat advisory. What I want to do is to tell you about that here too. So severe heat currently going on today. We are seeing here that the high is 95 degrees today, feeling like 107. It's definitely hot outside. It's still the morning. It's still technically early in the morning. Well, not early in the morning, but it's the middle of the morning here. Not quite yet to the afternoon time. And it is already feeling very hot outside today. It is pretty much sunny throughout the day, and it's hot. I'm a little bit out of breath today too. So I'm going to take it a little bit easy today. I definitely, I just shorts today. That's it. I just have to wear the shorts today. So again, folks, please be careful when you're outside today. When you're driving, make sure that you're nice and cool, that you stay in the house or wherever you might like to go to. If you have to go to work today, of course. I know that a lot of the schools are closing early today just because of the heat excessive heat advisory today. And again, it's supposed to be like 107 today, so it's going to be very hot outside today. So again, hottest day of the heat wave expected today, with heat climbing up to 105 to 110 degrees. So it's going to be very hot today. An excessive heat warning is in effect for all northern Illinois, while a heat advisory is in effect for much of northwestern Indiana. That was posted on X by NWS Chicago. We are also seeing out, even out until Milwaukee, that there's some dangerous heat that's expected today too. So yesterday it was pretty hot outside. Today's going to be even hotter. So again, making sure that you are nice and cool, that you're hydrated as well. You'll be seeing me drinking water on the YouTube side of things here. Keeping hydrated as best as I can, and make sure that you're doing that too. So again, we do see a high of 95, feeling like 107 degrees today. I'm already wiping my forehead here. I've got the fans blowing on in here, and it's still toasty. So we're going to make it work, though. We're going to make it work here at the wonderful WRMN radio station here. You are listening to the Voice of the Valley, Talk the Town. Kick back and relax. Take it easy today. You know, if you usually don't wear shorts to work, put on the pair of shorts to work today. That's what I did. Double up on the water, making sure you're staying nice and cool indoors. Lots of different community places that you can go to within the area, like the Gale Boyden Public Library offers, of course, nice air-conditioned atmosphere, interior. So make sure that you're going there too if you do plan on going out. Or maybe you don't have air conditioning at home. Maybe you don't have an AC. It's important to maybe spend your day at the library or at a cafe. Or maybe at some other place that might have cooling, maybe at a grocery store, or maybe at the bookstore too. So I mean, there's lots of ways that you can keep cool even if you don't have an AC at home or at your work too. I mean, if you're at work, maybe try to find a fan as best as you can. Keeping hydrated if you can't stay cool with like air. Drinking plenty of water is also important too. What's also important here as well, and we did mention it yesterday too. Make sure you check up on your neighbors, making sure that they are A-OK too. You never know. Making sure that they're hydrated, that they aren't overheated, because you can get a heat stroke, and even worse too. So just throwing that out there, of course, as you know, probably by now, it's very hot today. We're going to be seeing it staying warm even until, I would say, the majority of the day. Now, we do see a chance of showers tonight, so we are going to be seeing that chance of showers a little bit tonight. We do see it dropping only to a low of, it says about 73. Again, it's definitely going to feel warmer out, though, too. Then we get into Wednesday. Wednesday is predicted to be partly cloudy throughout the day. It is a high of 87 degrees with a low of 67. That excessive heat wave is supposed to go away by tomorrow. Today is going to be the worst of the heat wave that we are going to be seeing here. Already starting to go in effect right now. So again, just warning you about that, informing you. So again, Wednesday is supposed to be a high of 87, dropping down to a low of 67 degrees. Thursday rolls around. We are going to be seeing, expecting to see a high of 86 degrees with a low of 72. So a high of 86 and a low of 72 degrees. It is expected to be scattered thunderstorms as we get into the later of the day. Kind of continuing on from yesterday a little bit, but going to be seeing a chance of showers as we get into the afternoon for Friday. Saturday rolls around here. We see a high of 82 with a low of 63 degrees. It is predicted to be sunny. So it's supposed to be sunny. Again, high of 82, low of 63, predicted to be sunny throughout the whole day coming up this Saturday. Sunday rolls around. We see a high of 77. With a low of 55. Again, it's supposed to be mostly sunny. So again, another decent, nice day out again with the temperatures. You're going to start to see those drop as we get into next week, which I'm very much looking forward to. Monday rolls around here. We see a high of 71. Predicted to be a low of 53 as we get into Monday night. So Monday's going to be a little bit cooler. Definitely cooler than it's supposed to be today. What we're seeing right now, what we are experiencing right now here. Tuesday rolls around for next Tuesday, mostly cloudy. We do see a high of 72 and then a low of 53 degrees. So that's the prediction weather-wise here for the rest of this week. Into next week, of course, most important right now with us being in that severe heat advisory right now, currently happening right now. They do say some local safety tips sourced by GHHIN to drink about a cup of water per hour and at least 2 to 3 liters. That's almost like 0.5 to 0.8 gallons per day, especially on a day like today. They also say to wet your skin using a damp cloth, spray, or wet clothing. What I did today was, like when I washed my hands today, I didn't even use a towel. I just kind of rubbed it on my skin, and I was like, okay, now I'm feeling cool off. So any way that you can cool off, do it today, because again, it is supposed to be very hot. Fox 8 News did post here 3 hours ago about the local schools. And again, this is for Ohio. Even Ohio we're seeing here. I know this is outside of Illinois, but even in Ohio we're seeing the heat index. So it's going around. It's going around here within the area, the northern area here. So again, making sure that you are nice and safe, that you are nice and cooled off as well is very, very important. So again, throwing that information out there for you to know with that excessive heat, just to stay safe and to make sure that you're keeping hydrated and nice and cool. The time is 10:15. I am going to take a quick time out here. We will be back with more of Out to Lunch here with WRMN here in just a bit. So, of course, stay tuned.
Beef Villa is a family-owned restaurant that has been in business for over 50 years. With homemade recipes made with quality ingredients, Beef Villa's great service and quality is served hot and fast. For the menu, catering locations, or for an application to join the Beef Villa team, visit beefvilla.com. Saturdays mean cruise nights, weather permitting, on Spring Street in South Elgin. Visit beefvilla.com.
We ask seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up.
Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
Take a historic walk through the home of America's greatest showman, Al Ringling. Located in Baraboo, Wisconsin, you can view the grand opulence on a guided tour, now hourly starting 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Weekday tours begin on the veranda and on the weekends in the tap room of the Al Ringling Brewery. Behind the mansion, kick back and try a flight of craft beers and dine at this family-friendly stop. Visit alringlingmansion.com for more information.
Schaumburg Boomers fans, reserve your next group outing at info@boomersbaseball.com or call 847-461-3695. We offer cater picnics, luxury suites, birthday packages, the left field party deck, and the Schaumburg Club. Go to www.boomersbaseball.com/schedule to check out the season's remaining games and giveaways, including 80s nights, meet and greets, Park in the Park, and Fan Appreciation Night.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and wake up with a story to tell. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score a sweet deal every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Team up with your friends and hit the lanes by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and laid-back fun for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and hang out at a happening place. Visit bolero.com. All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. Hopefully everyone is staying nice and cool. Very important to do that. It is a hot day outside today. If you do want to be a part of the conversation, cool down a little bit with the chat, the Cooling Center, the cool chat here. YouTube.com/WRMN Radio. Don't forget, you can feel free to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell, give the video a like if you'd like. Keep up to date with what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and with WRMN. Very good. So, hopefully you're having a good day so far. Hopefully you're staying nice and cool on this very hot day today. So what I want to do here is, well, let's talk about some places to go to cool off, especially if you want a nice treat, as we are in the out to lunch segment here. So let's talk a little bit about some good places to go to when it comes to some delicious food. Now, when I mean food, I'm talking some cold treats here. This is the way to do it today. With it being the hot day that it is, you know, you can step out and enjoy some good cold ice cream. Of course, we have places like Culver's, for example, on North McLean Boulevard on the west side of Elgin. You can get some nice, cool, frozen custard, of course. And they're open now until 10 o'clock. Let's actually see that here. Culver's of Elgin. What's their flavor of the day today, so I can tell you. Now, if you want to cool off and get some good caramel peanut butter cup, that's the Elgin's Culver's flavor of the day today. So if you want to check that out, feel free to do so, as that is today's flavor of the day. Sounds pretty good. Now you can also check out some other ice cream places within the area. One in particular that you can go to, fun atmosphere, is in the Clock Tower Plaza, Las Mangonadas Premium Ice Cream. This is located right outside downtown Elgin in the Clock Tower Plaza. So right down the road here, not too far away at all, if you want to check them out. Now, of course, you can try their two ice cream flavors in the Mangonada, which includes their milk ice cream that you can try out there. They offer marzipan. They offer rice with milk. You can even do a cheese flavor there, too. You can do a small or a medium. They also offer their popsicles milk popsicle. You can choose flavors. They offer chocolate, blackberry with yogurt, strawberry with yogurt, rum with raisins, strawberry with whipped cream too. So something to cool off here with the milk popsicles. They also offer something called their water popsicle. So they have water popsicles here. You can choose coconut, tamarind. They offer cantaloupe, pineapple with chili, it says, and nachi as well, as a water popsicle. So you can get those water popsicles for $2. $2 on those water popsicles. That sounds pretty good. For desserts, of course, good flavors of ice cream to choose from, or you can even do a Coke or Sprite as a nice, refreshing drink as well. So you can enjoy that there with the Las Mangonadas Ice Cream Parlor located at 1350 East Chicago Street in Elgin. So if you want to check that out, actually now the address is at the Clock Tower Plaza 17. That's the new address there. So you can go there and check out their delicious ice cream, staying nice and cool on the hot day like today. Let's see, another one here. You can check out Al's Cafe and Creamery. Creamery is also a good place to get some good ice cream. They're actually usually pretty cool in there too with the air conditioning. So even with it being an older building, they've got some good air conditioning in there. So if you want to step on in, they're going to be opening at 11 a.m. You can even try here Fanny's Thai Roll Ice Cream. This is another one that you can go to at 7 North State Street. They're going to be opening at 2 p.m. coming up tomorrow. So they're closed today. But you know what? Hey, that's okay, because that means that the staff is nice and cool in their homes today. So that's really good. You can also check out some other ones here. I mean, there's always, there's like the local Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins too, which is actually always very cool in there too. Just some good places to just cool off. It's very important to stay cool as well too. You can try out the Batavia Creamery. I know I'm kind of bouncing from places to places here, but just giving you kind of a ballpark range of different things within the Fox River Valley, even around the area too. I mean, they've got an Oberweis in Schaumburg too, which isn't quite along the Fox River, a little bit east of the Fox River, depending on how you're looking at it. But again, just kind of throwing out there some places for you to try out. And the Batavia Creamery actually has over 100 rotating flavors of creative scoops on offer in this cozy, kid-friendly ice cream parlor. So let's actually take a look at them, see what they have to offer. Just because it's a hot day today, and you know what? What's helping me cool off, not just the water and the fans here, but also talking about some cold treats. This is why we're kind of touching base on some of the ice cream parlors here within the Fox River Valley and even around the surrounding areas too. Because I'm telling you, it's a hot day today, and I want to encourage you to go on out and get some good cold ice cream water, cold drinks, staying nice and cool. So that's what we're doing today here on the Out to Lunch we've got here during this segment. So Batavia Creamery, it's a local business in Batavia. Let's take a look and see what they have to offer for their delicious cold treats on a warm, very, very warm day today. So taking a look at their menu, let's take a look at their scoops. Now you can get different scoops. They offer cones, again, 100 different flavors. Now what that means is, of course, if you usually think of a flavor, they most likely have it. So if a coffee lover like myself, they probably have a mocha flavor. Now again, I am kind of swaying away from the coffee today, having just a little bit, just because that does dehydrate you. Coffee can dehydrate you. So I'm like, you know what? I will stick to the water today, throughout the day today, because this weather, it just really makes me warm on a day like today. There are other people out there that don't get bothered by this weather, so that's good too. But again, making sure you're staying nice and cool is very important. You can try their shakes, floats, and malts. You can even get it with a butter cookie on there too. That sounds pretty good. Nice little treat here. Terry says here in the comments, "Hi Matt, great idea to talk about some of these cold treats today. Staying within the AC and enjoying your show during this heat wave." Absolutely, yes. I want to make sure I let you know about these places so that you can stay nice and cool. And even just talking about the cold treats, so maybe will help you as well, a little bit there. Some other places that we have, or some other options that are featured here at Batavia Creamery, include shaved ice and slushies. Now, also slushies are pretty good too. Have you ever been to Dairy Queen and you get those Arctic Rush slushies? Those are very refreshing indeed. You can choose a small or a medium size. Their slushies include cherry, blue raspberry. You can even do a cotton candy slushie, strawberry, blue bubblegum, orange banana, blue Hawaiian, pina colada. That sounds good. Watermelon and lemon lime. So some good slushies to choose from. You can, of course, try their shaved ice. Some other flavors include grape as well there too, and cherry and banana. If you really want to get it into a nice, very cold treat, you can try their dry ice. So their dry ice, their frozen carbon dioxide gas at 110 degrees. So again, the dry ice, I'm not saying to enjoy it as a treat by actually eating it because it's dry ice. But again, good to have in case you want to keep your items cool. So you can buy things by the pints or the quarts too at Batavia Creamery. If you want to keep it nice and cool throughout the day, ordering some of those dry ices will help too. So that's also good as well. So, and you can also try their sundaes. They offer their scoops of sundaes to enjoy. Brownie sundae, waffle bowl. They offer banana split. So some good options here. This is, again, the Batavia Creamery. They do sell dry ice. If you're not a huge dessert person, well, you can try their slushies. Slushies, can kind of go as a dessert or even just as a kind of a lunch treat too. Location, hours, and contact information. Batavia Creamery is at 4 North Island Avenue in Batavia. You can call their number for more information, 630-482-3729. They also do sell cakes and pies there too, so if you want to do a nice pairing there for a nice dessert, you can check them out. They're closed on major holidays like Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, as well as New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So again, this is the Batavia Creamery. If you want to check out more information, visit their website, bataviacreamery.com. Now, with this being said here, let's actually take a look and see what they look like on the outside here. So when we look up the Batavia Creamery, we'll see what they look like on the outside. And take a look at some pictures here. The Batavia Creamery, you can sit outdoors, but not recommended today. They do have indoor seating. So they've got nice indoor seating here, nice colorful chairs, staying nice and cool here. They offer some great treats, of course. Like I said, they offer lots of different flavors. They even have not only the air conditioning, but also the ceiling fans in there too. So of course that ensures that you're going to be staying nice and cool. Nice and cool here. That's just one of the places. There's so many different ice cream places, parlor shops to go to enjoy a nice cold treat on a hot day like today. Hope you're staying nice and cool. What we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick time out as we get into the bottom of the hour news. When we come back, we'll discuss more on some good places to go to. I'm keeping it real here with some places to go to when it comes to cooling off. Kind of, keeping this hour on the basis of good places to go to, get some good food, as it is the Out to Lunch segment. And we'll also talk about places that you can go to cool off, like the local libraries as well. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by the U.S. Postal Service. The Kane County Regional Office of Education gearing up for its annual student photography contest, set to start on September 6th and running through November 18th. The 10-week event showcases the talents of high school students county-wide. With over 2,000 entries last year, the contest is a highlight for participants and educators. Elgin police rushed to the scene after reports of gunfire on Illinois Avenue over the weekend. The incident unfolding shortly before 7 p.m. on Saturday, prompting an immediate investigation. Authorities have confirmed the shooting and are now urging community members to come forward with information. The Naperville Police Foundation inviting the public to join them at a special fall social event on Wednesday. You can join local officers at Safety Town, located at 1320 Aurora Avenue, from 5 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday for an evening of community bonding and free treats from Snow Problems. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. It's NFL roster cut-down day as the Bears look towards the season opener. It's a home game against the Titans Sunday afternoon, September the 8th. The team waived 9 players on Monday, including wide receivers John Jackson and Peter LeBlanc. The roster number at 78. They have to trim things down to 53 by this afternoon. It's a Thursday night matchup between the Illinois Fighting Illini and Eastern Illinois. College football season getting underway. The Illini looking to improve to 4-0 in season openers under head coach Brett Bielema. The Tigers doubled up the White Sox 6-3 on Monday. It was loss number 101 for the White Sox this season. The Cubs pounded the Pirates 18-8 in Pittsburgh. Chicago stole 8 bases. They pounded out 21 hits in the win. The last time they had 8 steals in a game was all the way back in 1913. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Timmy, everybody. Great job. Next up for our 5th grade class recital, we have Samantha.
10 times better performance can make a big difference. Castrol Edge Motor Oil gives your engine 10 times better high-stress performance. Castrol Edge, better oil for maximum performance. Now through December 28th, Castrol Edge and Edge High Mileage Motor Oil are on rollback at Walmart.
Claim based on sequence dyne test under high-load conditions versus API-SP test limits.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Overtime. You want to work less of it, so you need your crop protection to work more of it. When you add Tapran or Last Chance Pro adjuvants from CHS, they will. Designed for maximum efficacy, Last Chance Pro improves the uptake and translocation of herbicides, while Tapran helps activate herbicides for better performance against tough-to-control weeds. Ask your local CHS retailer how Tapran and Last Chance Pro adjuvants can put your crop protection to work.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a hot day outside today, folks. Make sure you're staying nice and cool. Plenty of water is important. I already did a refill on my water bottle, and it's already half drinking already. But I'm staying hydrated. That's important. Always important to stay hydrated. Feel free to be a part of the conversation. Feel free to comment live on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. If you want to give the video a like, subscribe if you'd like to do that. If not, totally chill. No worries. Totally chill. Stay chill. Absolutely. On a hot day like today, yes, we are talking about some places to go to today during the 10 o'clock hour as we are in the heat wave. It is here, and it's here to stay for the day. So, according to the weather.gov, safety /safety here, cooling down is very important during some excessive heat events. Outdoor activities, of course, making sure you slow down. Reducing, eliminating, or rescheduling strenuous activities until the coolest time of the day is important. If you wanted to do gardening today, maybe the best thing to do is to not do gardening, maybe do something indoors. Do some fun indoor activities to enjoy, staying nice and cool. Of course, they also say that eating light, cool, and easy to digest foods such as fruits or salads, little lighter meals there. If you pack in the food, you can put it in a cooler or carry an ice pack too. Don't leave it sitting out in the sun. Meats and dairy products can spoil quickly in hot weather, as we know. Drinking plenty of water is important. Now, they also, interestingly enough, advise here not very cold water. I find that interesting. And they say to, of course, do this even if you don't feel thirsty. Sometimes people can feel like they're not thirsty, but being dehydrated can still happen even if you don't feel thirsty at all. So it's important. If you are on a fluid restrictive diet or have a problem with fluid retention, consult a physician before increasing consumption of fluids, of course. They also recommend to not take salt tablets unless specified by a physician. Cooling down, of course, air conditioners or spending time in air-conditioned locations such as malls and libraries. That brings me here to, of course, the Gail Borden Public Library within the area here. Talking about it, we've got here Gail Borden Public Library, of course, Dundee Library, Algonquin libraries. They're all air-conditioned. So any local libraries that you happen to be, this just goes for anyone who's listening in, even if you're listening in from Oregon or like Derica from Australia, making sure you're nice and cool whenever you have a heat wave, of course. So for example, Gail Borden Public Library, always very well air conditioned as well. So it's good to stay air conditioned, nice and cool throughout the day. The nice thing about these local libraries, especially the Gail Borden Public Library, is that there's a lot of space. Sometimes when you're in a smaller space and it's cramped, sometimes that can, especially maybe if like you don't have air conditioning, can definitely feel warmer. Where there's a little bit more space, a little bit more of an airflow coming through is also good too. So again, lots of space at the Gail Borden Public Library, so it definitely won't get overcrammed if you do plan on going there. So, and there is even an event coming up here. Actually, let me see under the Gail Borden Info website, see what's coming up here, if there's anything for the Gail Borden website. Yeah, there's a couple things, and it's pretty much all indoors. So a lot of these activities are indoors. So they have like story time training, which is a workshop for children's services staff. That's going to be actually going on now until 12:30. They also are going to be having their bookmobile stop. So I'm hoping the people in that bookmobile are staying nice and cool too. There's also, well, they did cancel today the Medicare Basics as well. So that has been canceled today. that was supposed to acquire helpful information for enrolling for Medicare. It does look like it was canceled. It might be due to the heat wave. I'm not quite sure. But again, if you want to check out more information, the study rooms also there too are nice and cool as well. They offer the great exhibits. Of course, thanks for the book lovers out there too. And if you want to stay in your home, but you want to enjoy the amenities of the library, you can check out their 24/7 e-library. Their 24/7 e-library offers audiobooks, movies, TV shows, and more, as well as music. So check it out. Magazines, documentaries, as well as you can even do concerts, ballets, and operas. Yes, you can watch them from the comfort of your nice, cool home as well too. How cool is that? So they also do offer really cool programs here that include things for kids. So they offer printable activities, skill sheets. They offer math stories. So great for the kids when it comes to the education side of things. This is again the Gail Borden Public Library. You can visit more information at gailborden.info. gailborden.info. Another thing that's important when it comes to cooling down, using portable electric fans to exhaust hot air from rooms or draw in cooler air too. Do not direct the flow of portable electric fans towards yourself when the room temperature is hotter than 90 degrees because the dry blowing air will dehydrate you faster, which can endanger your health. And of course, you can also take a cool bath or a shower as well. And again, here, I mentioned this earlier as well as yesterday, to check on others. Very important to do that. Check on older, sick, or frail people who may need help responding to the heat. Each year, dozens of children and untold numbers of pets left in parked vehicles die from hyperthermia too. So that's important. If you have to go to the store and you have to take your kids or animals with you, or to take your kids with you, is to go in, making sure you're going in. Of course, the pets may be best to stay home. But if you have to bring your kids to the store, having the kids come in with you on the nice, cool store. You know, and that's another thing too. You can go to a nice grocery store. The produce section or the section or the dairy section can be nice and cool. Staying within the, you know, you can go in the freezer section, just kind of cool off a little bit there. You know, just getting a nice whiff of good air is very important too. So again, just throwing that out there for you. It's a hot day today, so very good to stay nice and cool. And of course, make sure the rooms are vented. If you are using volatile chemicals, and if you want to check out more heat health tips, go to Centers of Disease Control and Prevention. There is a website here that you can check out. Again, staying cool, wearing appropriate clothing, lightweight, loose-fitting clothing, air-conditioned, beating the heat too. So very important to do that. And of course, cooling off. Now, here are some also fun attractions that you can do within the area to cool off as well on a hot day like today. We'll start off with swimming. Pardon me. Center of Elgin, full of activities and options for all ages. This is at 100 Symphony Way. Go to the Center of Elgin. You can do some fun indoor activities. If you look up here, Center of Elgin Pool, let's take a look at the hours. They're open now until 9 p.m. So you can get a dip in the pool and enjoy some nice, cool water, doing some swimming, enjoying that too. That's coming up here, happening now. So the open swim is at the Center of Elgin. So you can go there too. That's something to enjoy. It's a nice dip in the pool. Indoor ice sports. So a unique option. They offer them Canlin Ice Sports in West Dundee. So you can cool off in there too. Grand Victoria Casino also is air conditioned as well. The Underground Retrograde in West Dundee is a pretty cool place to go to. And it's only $15 for an all-day wristband too. So you can cool off and play some good games as well. There's also escape rooms, trampoline parks, and more. Just some fun indoor attractions for a hot day like today. Taking a look at the time here, it is 10:44. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more Out to Lunch with WRMN here in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Thanks for listening to WRMN 1410. Don't forget to join us every day for our Comfort Keepers feature. Comfort Keepers is a leading provider of in-home non-medical care for seniors and other adults in need of assistance with daily activities. Again, listen daily at 7:25 a.m. for our Comfort Keepers feature. And thanks for listening.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Go out for Chinese tonight at the China House, 1900 Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Enjoy a platter for two, which includes Shanghai shrimp rolls, beef teriyaki, crab rangoon, spare ribs, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House also offers all Chinese favorites, as well as sushi and hibachi, plus American food and ice cream. Try seafood, beef, chicken, sushi, and more from their most popular buffet items. Let China House tempt your taste buds. Call 815-748-0032.
B-Lux Bar and Grill Wisconsin Dells is the quintessential American grill and bar, with refined rustic cuisine and award-winning libations. Their honest, feel-good food menu is complemented by a beer list to satisfy every taste. Classic cocktails and our signature shakes, rich and creamy with a splash of boozy goodness just to shake things up a little bit. B-Lux Grill and Bar, classic American cuisine with a contemporary twist.
Be sure to catch the first shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the first shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
All right, welcome back, folks, to Out to Lunch with WRMN. Cooling off with Out to Lunch here, WRMN. Broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's a hot day outside today, folks. Staying nice and cool. Eat some ice cream. Treat yourself, right? Treat yourself with some good ice cream. Having plenty of water. Staying hydrated. Not as much coffee. I mean, the coffee I have on the screen here is usually done. It's done by now, usually. I haven't drank it before the show starts. But not drinking as much coffee today, so I keep nice and hydrated. Now, with me saying here earlier today, too, this kind of goes for anyone. Anytime there's a heat wave, to make sure that you're nice and cool, no matter where you might be in the world, even if you are in Australia. Let's see what our fellow listener, Derica, has to say today. Hey, Derica, you're on with WRMN.
Hi, Max.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm glad to be home again.
Oh, good. Very good. Because I know you were on dialysis, is that right?
Yeah, but it's in the early hours of the morning here right now, but I have been having to stay in hospital.
Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, has it been cool in the hospital, though? Do they keep it nice and air-conditioned?
Yeah. Actually, there's a winter heat wave happening here right now.
Okay, so there is a heat wave going on right now in Australia. Now, where in particular are you in Australia-wise?
I am in Warwick, Queensland, Australia.
Queensland. Okay, so you're in Queensland right now. And you said that there is a heat wave there too?
A winter heat wave, yeah.
Winter heat wave, because it's the winter season there, but it's hot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the winter.
At the moment, yeah.
Okay, it's the winter heat wave. Well, so what is the what's the temperature right now? Would you say around so? And even I can look it up too.
Well, it's a little bit cool, but not too bad. But it's warm. It's warm.
Okay, yeah. So I am seeing like right now it's like in the 60. What would you say? What would you say is like hot weather in Australia where you live?
Excuse me.
Oh, that's okay.
Heat wave conditions. When they get really, really hot. Anything up above. I mean, I'm no weather expert, but for me, anything above 35 degrees Celsius.
35 degrees Celsius. Okay. Yeah, I would say that too, because like right now it's 16 degrees Celsius where you are.
Yeah.
So
for the last 2 weeks, I've been in hospital.
Yeah.
First week I was in the Toowoomba Hospital because I had influenza A and a chest infection and a bad cough.
Oh no.
And this past week, I've been in the Warwick Hospital, and just the other day, just a couple of days ago actually, I was discharged and sent home, only to be brought back again the next day.
And you had to go back the next day. Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, I had treatment. I had dialysis treatment.
Yeah.
And I had the treatment. And then after it was finished, I was admitted to hospital again just overnight.
Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. Well, what's something to help cheer you up? What's something that you like to do fun that helps you to help cheer you up? Are there, do you like to sing songs? Do you like to write poetry? Is there something that you're good at there?
I know I do have a hobby. I like to make cards.
You like to make cards? Oh, cool. And what kind of cards?
Anything. Birthday, Christmas, Easter, anniversary. I can't draw, so I use stickers.
Okay.
And at the moment, I got some manila folders.
Okay, very cool.
And I use them. I use them to make cards.
That's awesome. So that's a nice, fun indoor activity that folks can also do today too to stay nice and cool too. Is make some cards. And then what you can do is you can send it to your neighbors and say, "Hey, just checking up on you. Hopefully you're doing all right today." So there you go. That's a fun activity to do, making cards. So do you buy all the supplies, or do you have is this like prepackaged that you just kind of put the stickers on and that's it, or do you cut out the cards yourself?
I buy all the stickers. I mean, I get alphabet stickers and other stickers and just put them on the cards.
Very nice. That's a fun activity. So it sounds like you're very creative too.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves my cards, and they put them up on display, and when they take them home, and so pretty good.
Oh, good. That's awesome. So you definitely, I'm sure, have made many people's day. You give them a smile. They enjoy the cards that you make for them. Yeah. That's awesome. Very good. That's important too, to make people smile and check up on others as well too. So I'm glad you call in. Hope you're doing all right, staying nice and cool today. Do you have any other plans for today?
Well, later on today I got dialysis because it's Wednesday here right now. But
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I got dialysis later, and I'll be going to hospital in the morning for 5 hours to have the treatment, and hopefully.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It sounds like.
Still,
oh, that's okay.
Still got the cough.
Hey, that's all right. It sounds like you're in good spirits. It sounds like you're very positive, and that's good. That's good to be positive.
Yeah. Well, hopefully after the treatment, I can go down the street and do some shopping and then come home. I just had Pikachu on me a little while ago.
Aw, nice.
And I was moving about trying to get comfortable, and he scratched me.
Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Does that happen often or no?
No, not often.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. Pikachu loves you. That's good. Well, Derica, thanks so much for calling in today. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay nice and cool. And I hope you enjoy some shopping here later in the day and that you can also treat yourself as well.
Oh, I think I will.
Sounds good. Thanks again for calling in.
Okay, well, I'll say hello to Terry, yes.
I will for sure. Yes, Terry here in the comments. Very much so. Thanks again.
See ya.
All right. Bye-bye now. It sounds like she was coughing a little bit there, but she's in good spirits. She still has a kick in her step, and that's always important too. And you know what? The same goes for here. You know, hot day like today, cooling off, being positive, very good. So, making sure you stay cool today. Making sure that you're not dehydrated. Caffeine. Okay, so here's something here. This is on uhhospitals.org. Mentioned this. Drinking choices. Caffeine doesn't increase the risk of dehydration, but drinking alcohol does. Okay, so this is interesting. It says caffeine doesn't increase the risk of dehydration. Alcohol does. So if you're drinking beer, it's not just a beer being eliminated when you go to the bathroom as well, too. So that's what they put on there. This is on the uhhospitals.org. It says that children are at higher risk of dehydration than adults, especially true for infants, and also an obvious sign that you need water is also thirst as well, too. We've got here Terry in the comments saying, "Hi, Derica. I've been worried since I haven't heard your calls. Lovely to hear from you today." Yes, absolutely. Again, hot day like today, making sure that we check on our neighbors, even those who are our neighbors from afar, all the way in Australia. She is still our neighbor, as she is a member here as a listener, as a very avid listener here as well, too. We have a caller on hold. We'll take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're almost into the timeout here to the top of the hour news as we get into the 11 o'clock hour, here. And then when we come back, we'll talk about the National Day calendar here. Don't forget to check out our website, WRMN1410.com. If you check us out, you'll be able to listen to us live on YouTube and watch us. You can also listen live through our app. Our app is available for download. It's available on the App Store for Apple users and through Google Play for Samsung users out there, too. You can't forget about you guys as well. Now, if you go to the actual Google Play, it's called Online Radio Box Radio Player. So it's not the actual WRMN app like it is here with the App Store here with the logo, WRMN Radio. But nonetheless, you still get the same results as it does come in nice and clear here with the radio there too. Of course, you can also tune in through the regular AM 1410 dial. Also something to do there as well. You can also check out our weekly lineup featured on our website and also the weekend lineup as well. We are approaching the 11 o'clock hour, so what we'll do is we'll take a time out, top of the hour news and messages from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk about the National Day calendar. What do we have to celebrate today? Maybe there's something today that'll relate to celebrating cooling off, staying nice and cool. Maybe a nice cold treat today is celebrated today. We'll see how it can tie in today with this excessive heat wave happening right now. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit eldiablocantina.com today. El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville, is your fun, hip, and festive family Mexican cantina, serving authentic recipes from all over Mexico that are made fresh daily. There's delicious cocktails using fresh fruits or your choice of 30 craft beers, which go great with the menu. There's indoor and outdoor dining, open from 4 till 11 and until 4 a.m. on weekends, featuring Latin line dancing. Visit El Diablo Cantina.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 11 o'clock.
With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan. Brought to you by the U.S. Postal Service. The Kane County Regional Office of Education gearing up for its annual student photography contest, set to start on September 6th and running through November 18th. The 10-week event showcases the talents of high school students county-wide, with over 2,000 entries last year. The contest is a highlight for participants and educators. Elgin police rushed to the scene after reports of gunfire on Illinois Avenue over the weekend. The incident unfolding shortly before 7 p.m. on Saturday, prompting an immediate investigation. Authorities have confirmed the shooting and are now urging community members to come forward with information. The Naperville Police Foundation inviting the public to join them at a special fall social event on Wednesday. You can join local officers at Safety Town, located at 1320 Aurora Avenue, from 5 to 7 p.m. on Wednesday for an evening of community bonding and free treats from Snow Problems. With your 1410 WRMN News Flash, I'm Sean Credan.
Every business faces challenges, but complicated, expensive, and uncertain shipping shouldn't be one of them. With USPS Ground Advantage from the United States Postal Service, you can avoid all the noise. No more unexpected surcharges, hidden fees, or complex rate structures. It's just easy, cost-effective, and dependable shipping. Tune your business's frequency to success and turn shipping to your advantage. Learn how at USPS.com/advantage. USPS Ground Advantage. Simple, affordable, reliable.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
Looking to stay informed on the political issues that truly matter? I'm Dennis Sonar Green, inviting you to join me every weekday from 4 to 6 p.m. on WRMN for A Political Talk Show. WRMN, the talk of the town, is where you'll find clear, balanced analysis of the day's biggest news. We dig into the headlines, cutting through the noise to deliver the facts and insights you need to stay informed. Whether you're deeply into politics or just want to understand what's going on, this show offers the depth and perspectives that matter. Tune in every weekday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on WRMN and be part of the conversation that's shaping our community. Let's navigate today's political landscape together on A Political Talk Show, only on WRMN, the talk of the town.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. The Tigers doubled up the White Sox 6-3 on Monday. It was loss number 101 for the White Sox this season. The White Sox have lost 8 of 9 and recorded their 31st blown save. That's the most in the majors. They have just 4 wins in their last 38.
Swanson drives one in the air to deep left field. It's got a chance
at Grand Slam home run, Dansby Swanson.
The action on Cubs radio on Monday's 18-8 win on the road at Pittsburgh. Dansby Swanson ripped the grand slam. Chicago stole 8 bases. They pounded out 21 hits in the win. Last time they had 8 steals in a game was all the way back in 1913. Rookie center fielder Pete Crow Armstrong led the way with 3 steals as the Cubs won for the 7th time in 10 games. They're chasing a wild card in the National League and currently sit 5.5 games out. Bundle auto and home.